American Dental Group, North American Dental Group, inSights. Dr. Andrew Matta, he is out doing Dr. Andrew Matta stuff. So I have the honor of coming over to a Refresh Dental office in Mars, Pennsylvania. Is that right, Emma?
Yes.
So Emma's here, and Emma's last name, and I'm going to try to say it. Okay, because I know it has a hyphen in there.
Yes.
McGurk-Sawa.
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 My
Okay.
parents blessed me with a long last name.
I met Emma a couple weeks ago, even though I've heard her name before, and we wanted to focus on other people's voices within North American Dental Group, within the Professional Dental Alliance. And Emma's going to give us a little introduction to what she does and her passions for her patients, and just providing great patient-centric care. So Emma, give a little bit of insight into your role here at North American Dental Group.
So, where I started, my trade is a dental hygienist. And from dental hygiene, working with Dr. Doyle, I was able to move up into our optimization team.
Ah, very good.
And what our optimization team is just to optimize patient care. Kind of bring everyone in the offices, your team members, to say, hey, you know, just by changing this one little step, it can help you. And that's one of my favorite things about what we are doing now. I think patient education is the most important thing in the dental field.
The ideal of being part of a team, let's just talk to that as the human element. How do you relate that when you come into an office and you help and you try to optimize patient-centric care and results? How do you explain being part of a team and what that really means to you, Emma?
Obviously working together, just make sure everyone's on the same page, everyone feels comfortable with the new technology that comes in. I think having meetings in the morning, going over everything positive, always staying positive with your team, and never making anyone feel like an underdog, because your team means a lot. Your team is what runs the office. It's not just one person, it's a team.
Now, speaking of that, can you reflect back, and do you remember hitting some of those barriers and how it was handled in your development?
True, especially with intraoral photos. I think that's something it's newer, it's a newer technology, it's hard, it's reverse. If you've ever used an intraoral camera, you would understand what I mean by it's a mirror object. And I had a lot of team members that would let me practice on them. They would take their lunch and let me practice on them instead of them eating lunch. Yes.
So let's talk about that influence on how someone helped you mature through it.
Tina, she's also part of our optimizing team. She's wonderful. She is definitely my mom figure, I would say, in the company, just bringing me to the next level on how to talk to people. I feel like she taught me how to stand up for myself in the role of, if I'm a dental hygienist, so if I think that a patient needs a specific care, I'm going to feel confident to bring someone aside and explain why I think they need it, but also listen to their role on why they don't think they need it, so we can come up with the perfect plan on what the patient does need, you know, things like that. She also, I think she gave me a lot of integrity.
Empowerment. And people really can't empower you. You have to empower yourself.
Yes.
So from her supporting you, showing you integrity, giving you confidence, you have now empowered yourself to pass on the message to others. This is so cool, isn't it?
Yes.
I love this. I love this. Okay. So and there's a couple little gifts here. Now, this is just really cool.
I like that.
It is cool. I mean, I just want to show our look. I mean, it's like, what do we call that? Emboss in there. So it's like a little bag tag.
Very
so you can,
nice.
when you travel or
when I go on vacation.
Ken Cooper, our CEO, and Dr. Andrew Matta. You know, the insight this is just like unbelievable. But the insight into leadership is hard to unpack sometimes. I don't know if you have this, but it's part of our leadership series, and it's a gift from all of our leadership to you. And so we start to understand how leadership really fosters, not from the top, but from the bottom, and then somehow it all just comes together.
Yes.
So,
NADG,
insight,
insight.
and then we're going to point to really quick.
At the same time?
Yeah, at the same time.
Okay.
We've already pretty much done it.
Okay.
All right. What are we saying again?
This is NADG.
This is wait, say it together.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. This is NADG insight.